Iris Liao. I'm the co-president of May, which is Swarthmore College's only dance club dedicated to learning Chinese dance. And I'm also the director of tonight's show. I'd like to welcome you all tonight to Rhythms, a night of music and dance. I think I speak for all our performers here when I say how grateful and excited we are to have you all join us. At this point, I'd like to note the QR codes all around you. You can scan those to access tonight's program. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, Offbeat will not be performing with us tonight. However, I think we still have a very exciting show, so I hope you'll enjoy. At this point, I'd also like you all to silence your cell phones. And without further ado, please join me in welcoming our MC for tonight, Sammy Burchell.
Hello, as Iris said, I'm the MC. As an MC, it is my job to keep you informed, entertained, and really support our performers. But most importantly, I want you to learn something. I'm really here to keep you informed. So if at any point you're confused about what's going on and you see me standing here, feel free to raise your hand and I will answer your questions as best I can. I cannot guarantee that anything I say tonight will be true, but it will be said. So without further ado, let me introduce May performing their first piece, Sky. Next up, you will be seeing an instrument known as a piano. I wanted everyone to know what a piano is. It's a big instrument, and inside are a bunch of strings, and those get hit with little hammers. So it is both a percussion and a string instrument. I think that's really important for everyone to understand, and I don't want anyone to be scared when the box starts making the music. Some things you should know about pianos, is other than that they're both percussion and string, is that they are not a good instrument for children who really like to be the center of attention, because you have to do a lot of practicing and you only get one recital a year. And that really sucks. But luckily, for real adults who like practicing and doing well at things, it's a great instrument. One thing you have to be careful about is the phrase tickling the ivories is very bad, because it refers to the fact that keys used to be made out of ivory, which came from elephants, and also tickling is a weird way to describe touching the keys. I'm supposed to be talking while things are moving, so I was a little confused. And that's a little example of confusion, and we all do it. So I just want you to know that if you're confused, you can raise your hands. But since I've moved out of the way, without further ado, I will introduce Mark Reyes performing two pieces by Frédéric Chopin. and more importantly, Reyes on piano. Before our next act, I wanted to fulfill my promise of informing and give you a few facts about dance that likely are not true. One is that dance only exists if we believe in it, so keep believing in dance or else it's just silly walking. And also, dance is an anagram of candy if you spell candy wrong. So those are important things to consider. And next up, we have May performing their second piece, Blossom. And now, as a little change of pace from dancing, we're going to be doing some a cappella. Well, you won't be doing a cappella, but you'll be watching it. Our next performance is by 16 Feet, the a cappella group. A few facts about 16 Feet is that if you have two spiders, they have between them 16 legs, but they actually don't have feet, they have little paws. It's an important thing to know. But I will let 16 Feet introduce their own songs.
It was 7:45, we were all in line to greet the teacher, Miss Kathleen. First was Kevin, then came Lucy, third in line was me. All of us were ordinary, prepared to sing your prose. She always stood at the back of the line, a smile beneath her nose. Her favorite number was 20, every single day. If you asked her what you have for breakfast, this is what she'd say. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds and tangerines, a side order of ham. If you said you're my free baby, maybe you'd understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. Cynthia wore the prettiest dress with different colored socks. Sometimes I wonder if a maze were in her lunchbox. Me and Lucy opened it when Cynthia wasn't around. Lucy cried, I almost died. You know what we found? Singing starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds and tangerines, a side order of ham. If you said you're my free baby, maybe you understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. Whoa! Na 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 na, na 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 na. Starfish and coffee. Yeah! Lift your hat to the light, split the one you drop. Every wall, every school, it's alright, we're worthy cause. Go on, Cynthia, keep singing. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds and tangerine, side order of ham. If you said you're my free baby, maybe you'd understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, starfish and coffee.
Everybody, as you can clearly see, we are 16 feet, but because we are less than normally are, we are not 16 feet, but we're the left feet, again. So that piece there was Starfish and Coffee. That's a 16 feet classic, soloed by the lovely Peter Wu, senior in class 22. Yeah. So our next song is a song that actually I arranged. Then You Can Tell Me Goodbye. I think it's a very fun doo-wop song, originally country, then turned doo-wop. It's a good time. I very much enjoyed arranging this. I don't know if I can speak for everyone, but I very much enjoyed singing this as well. Soloing today will be one of our freshmen, Emily.
it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. Soften my coffee with a morning kiss. Soften my dreams with your sign. Tell me you'll love me for a million years. Then if it don't work out, then if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye. So that we can say we tried. Tell me you love me for a million years. And if it don't work out, and if it don't work out, then you can tell me goodbye.
Hi everyone. It's great to see your smiling faces. So we're 16 feet, as you've heard, and the next song we're going to sing is a 16 feet classic. It's one of my favorites. It's called The King of Wishful Thinking. And it's going to be soloed by a new member, Brian.
Go Brian!
One thing I want to do right before we start the song is introduce another couple of new members. First of all, you've just heard the lovely Emily sing. And then that song, of course, was arranged by our other new member, Eric. And I want to thank them all because they've been really great in this group this year. And I want to thank you for coming out.
I don't need to fall at your feet just 'cause you cut me to the bone. And I will miss the way that you kiss me. We were never carved in stone. If I don't listen to the talk of the town, then maybe I can fool myself. I'll get over you, I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sinking. Then I'll tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. I refuse to give in to my blues. That's not how it's gonna be. And I deny the tears in my eyes. I don't wanna let you see that you have made a hole in my heart. And now I've got to fool myself not sinking, and I'll tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of wishful thinking. I'll get over you, I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sinking, and I'll tell myself I'm over you. I'm the king of wishful thinking. I'll get over you, I know I will. If you make a hole in my heart, and I'll tell myself I'm over you. Do 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 do. Always Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you to the 16 feet or left feet. We will now be having a 10-minute intermission for you to really think about everything you've learned so far and get ready to watch and learn some more. Welcome back, everyone who left, and continually welcoming everyone who's still here. Next up, we have a Swarthmore Taiko, and these are drums. Thank you all. Before we have our next dance, I thought that, I don't know if I'm fulfilling my promise of informing you all, so I wanted to let you know how to do the Cupid Shuffle, just so that you know how to dance as well. So you have to remember it's to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, and then to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick. Now, come on, baby, kick. Now, this part's confusing because they say walkie by myself, but it's literally just turning a circle. So I really thought you needed to know that because for the first, 2 measures of the song, which is it's two whole rotations, they don't actually say how to do it. So you need to know going into it, or else you're going to make a big fool of yourself and everyone's going to be facing a different way. So that's dancing, and I'm glad you know how to do it now. Because our next performance is another piece by May, and for their third piece, they are performing Lotus. Next, we're going to really switch it up. We're going from dance to a real certified rock band. And in order to prepare for you for that, I have a few facts about rocks. One is that obsidian is the coolest rock, and that is a fact, and no one can debate it. The other thing is that geologists aren't very funny, so if they say that something's nice, but like the rock, you should just laugh. It's a polite thing to do. Also, a lot of people know that magma means it's underground and lava means it's above ground, but what most people don't know is that no one cares. So that's really important to consider. So coming right up is the band Scintilla.
Thank you. We are Scintilla, Swarthmore's newest band, and we play everything that's heavy and rocky. What you just heard was Symphony of Destruction by thrash metal titan Megadeth. And the next song we're about to play is War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Enjoy. gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the field of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh, Lord! When darkness will stop turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power, and of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling, on the knees of war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sin. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord,
Thank you again to Scintilla. As we approach our penultimate performance, I just wanted to check in, make sure everyone's still good, understanding, no confusion. You know, I'm really excited that I had this chance to learn with you all. For example, I learned to be more aware of my surroundings. We'll see if that sticks. It hasn't yet. But I really appreciate you all coming out and listening to me talk, and more importantly, watching these amazing performances. And next up, we have the Swarthmore Capoeira Club, and they will be performing Su Capoeira.
Vou dizer, minha mulher, Paraná, capoeira me desceu, Paraná. Paranauê, Paranauê, Paraná, Paranauê, Paranauê, Paraná. Vou embora pra favela, Paraná, como já disse que vou, Paraná. Paraná se mudou para a cidade, Paraná. Paranauê, Paranauê, Paraná. Paranauê, Paranauê, Paraná. Vou-me embora dessa terra, Paraná, como já disse que vou, Paraná.
That was Capoeira. No? Capoeira's still good. There's part two.
Eu vim aqui, foi para jogar. Faço bonito, só porque tenho talento. E solto meus movimentos com uma voz no coração. Que amor é esse que trago no coração? Uma alegria, uma vontade de gingar. São Bento Grande e o da cavalaria. Quando toca me arrepia, hoje é dia de jogar. E o cantador solta a voz pro povo ouvir. Biriba, viola, amarroda e mata o som. A meia-lua é ligeira e corta o vento. Capoeira joga dentro.
That was Capoeira. Thank you for being with me as I learn to make mistakes gracefully. And thank you all for coming. This is an amazing student-run performance. And we have one last piece by our organizers, the Club May, and they will be performing their last piece, Dancing in the Rain.
Ooh,
invite all the performers to the stage to take a final bow. Thank you all so much for coming. It really means a lot that so many people came out and performed and enjoyed this student performance. So many groups worked really hard on it, and I'm really happy with the outcome. So please, as everyone makes the stage. Thank you so much. Give it up for the... Thank you for the seniors of May for keeping the club alive and coordinating all of this. So if you guys would like to do that.
Yeah, I wanted to thank everyone here, everyone in May for sticking it out with me, all our guest performers, everyone else here. Thank you to the audience who's here. This show, even yesterday we weren't sure if we were going to be putting it on, and so we're really excited to have been able to successfully have pulled it off. Yeah, and I'm really grateful. Thank you, Sammy, for being an awesome MC. Thank you to Swarthmore for audio help, and Carol and the lighting techs for lighting help. Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed Rhythms, and have a good rest of your semester. Good luck with finals, and have a good winter break. Thank you.